someone out there knows something. And this documentary is powerful. Interviews with the Dejesus family and investigators close to the case, still trying to answer the question, where is Gina Dejesus?
On April 2nd, 2004, Ruben Reyes and Phyllis Dejesus were confronted with the daunting reality that their daughter had gone missing. And still, 5 years later, the question remains, where is Gina?
There's no words to put this when your kids go missing. I mean,
it doesn't get any easier after all this time.
No, it don't. No, it don't. It don't get any easier at all.
The family of Gina Dejesus will never give up the search for their daughter. This documentary is another way to keep the search for Gina alive and raise awareness about the 800,000 children who go missing each year.
I am the voice for them now.
The day Gina went missing, she left school with a friend. The two called her friend's mother for permission to have a sleepover, but that mother said no, so the two girls parted ways. And that was the last anyone ever saw of Gina Dejesus.
It was 3:30 in the afternoon that Friday. Gina has not made it home.
With all of the disappointments, the Dejesus family hangs on to hope, like the miracle of J.C. Dugard, kidnapped 18 years ago, recently found captive in California.
I don't have that empty space in my heart saying that she's gone across that line. No, she's not. She's out there somewhere, and I want her, if she sees this, I want her to know that her father's still searching and still fighting.
That screening today was for the media. The public screening will be Saturday, October 24th at the Spanish Baptist Church. It is called Iglesia Bautista Hispania de Cleveland on Denison Avenue. We will certainly have all that information for you on our website, 19actionnews.com. It is a powerful documentary, well worth the look. Reporting live in the Newsplex, Shannon O'Brien, 19 Action News.
All right, Shannon, well,
That Monday, we find out that Gina had walked home from school with one friend.
A new documentary is examining the baffling case of Gina Dejesus, who was 14 years old when she vanished in April 2004 while walking home from school on Cleveland's west side.
Bring memories how my daughter was, because I right now I don't know what are they doing to her. The sad thing is about this, and us parents that have missing kids, we don't know. And not knowing is what tears you apart.
They separate. One goes north, one goes south.
The producer and director of Where's Gina calls it a spiritual project.
Missing children is something that touches my heart, and I think that we had to try to stop this happening to our kids.
The family of Gina Dejesus has never given up hope that she will be found alive. They are hoping that the film and new age-enhanced photos of Gina will generate the call that they have been waiting for more than 5 years.
By other people seeing this, maybe they'll click, maybe something, they'll say, wow, I remember this girl. Maybe they can remember something that they saw or heard that day. Then they can be able to come forward and say it.
The documentary will premiere in Cleveland on October 24th. A $25,000 reward is still being offered for information on the whereabouts of Gina Dejesus. Jack Shea, Fox 8 News in Cleveland.
In April 2004, hundreds of volunteers joined the search for a missing West Side Cleveland teenager, Gina Dejesus. They held vigils and passed out flyers. Fast forward to today. Gina is still missing. The people picking up flyers? They're a cast of extras reenacting events following Gina's disappearance.
I need the small monitor with the battery pack.
IVM, Isaac Visual Media, is a local company working with the Dejesus family on a documentary. They're calling it Where's Gina? Beyond Gina's case, though, they also hope to focus on others, including Amanda Berry, who vanished a year before Gina did, and Christina Atkins, a pregnant 18-year-old who disappeared in 1997.
She was going to houses and disappeared in between. We don't know a whole lot more than that.
This is so important to let know the people how to take care of the kids, and it's very important for the community.
We asked you to send them back home.
The prayers, the gathering at the Michael Zone Rec Center may have been for the cameras, but some of the participants are not acting. Felix Dejesus is Gina's father.
I think Gina's out there somewhere. We need to find her.
What about Amanda?
Also, we just need to bring these kids back home and safely.
The project creators don't have a plan yet to distribute their work, but they anticipate reaching out to broadcasters locally and around the country.
Now we're in the middle of production, post-production, and we got to think and we got to work, a lot of work to do.
Belinda Prinz, Fox 8 News.
From the basement of a home in Cleveland, a crew of 5 guys is working hard to tell the story of missing Cleveland teen Gina Dejesus.
Our hope is that, we touch people and have them realize that we need to do more as a community to keep our children safer, first of all. So we want this to, best case scenario, find some information that would bring her home. Because they have every, in their hearts they believe she's still alive.
Gina Dejesus disappeared as she walked home from Wilbur Wright School April 2nd, 2004. She was 14 years old, and she has not been seen since. With interviews and reenactments, Isaac Visual Media is working with the Dejesus family in their new documentary titled Where is Gina?
We have interviews from the Dejesus family. We had interviews from FBI agents that are involved in the case, as well as friends and family of the Dejesus family and some other missing children and their friends and family as well.
The documentary, which is currently being shot, will reenact every event from Gina's morning, the day she disappeared, to the images Clevelanders saw on the evening news, the vigils, the missing posters, the people who prayed for Gina's safe return. The missing posters on the wall are a reminder of why this project is so important.
Just the pain that I know that I would be going through and living something like that, has it where your heart bleeds for, the Dejesus family of, of these other children, that there's still no word, no clue as to where they are, what happened to them.